Evening everyone, it's Keith and Paula's pond build. I wanted to do a bit of a video on a project that we've been doing, which we can use for the temporary pond that we got for the fish up there, and we will use it initially. It's something we were going to do anyway for the main pond. We've just done it a little bit earlier. The weather is just absolutely doing our head in. Yesterday, it was probably one of the hottest days of the year. Got up to 30 degrees at 4 o'clock and it was so hot. Not a drop of rain anywhere. And then today, it's just done nothing but peak down. So the temporary pond was getting a bit lopsided and a bit full on one side, and I was a little bit concerned because I didn't want it to like topple over like it did last weekend. So Keith's just been up there siphoning some out and trying to protect it from the rain now. So we're either protecting it from the sun or the rain, but it's a bit of a nightmare. We just don't want it to topple over and empty and the fish end up with no water overnight. So he's up there trying to sort that out. Also this morning with his dodgy electrics, the electrics tripped a few times, so he had to go and sort that out again, because he's not an electrician by any means, neither am I. But we're just making do with some things that we have. We will get the proper equipment eventually. We're just trying to, I don't know, do a bit of a bodge job, I guess, for now. The purpose of me making tonight's video is to speak to you about a Bakki shower that Keith's, I would like to say he's invented it because it's his unique idea. As you know, we started this channel because we're building a large pond, and we've used and researched YouTube videos from loads of people around the world, and utilised those ideas to kind of create our own dream pond. So we want to share our experiences with you, because firstly that might help reduce the amount of research you need to do, because we've done the research for you. Well, I have predominantly, and secondly, because if we can pass on any tips, hints, etc., I also would like to do that, because it's a passion of ours. I believe it's a passion of other people. So feel free to use our ideas to your own advantage for your own personal pond builds. I would also like to mention that if I mention any companies, any brands, any names, we are not sponsored by anybody. So I'm not promoting anyone. The reason I mention them is basically down to the research that we've done. Therefore, any products or brands that I mention are because that's what we've opted to choose based on what we feel is right for our pond. So I just wanted to get that in there, that we are not sponsored by anyone. So please don't think we are, because we're not. So we experienced some like green water, if you've seen the previous videos to this. Anyone who's not watched any of the previous videos, our garden gets sunlight all day, literally all day, from sunrise to sunset. And in one respect that is fantastic, in others it's not. So we want to try and prevent the growth of algae. The Evolution UV that Keith's fitted to the temporary pond is working brilliantly. I'm not going to show you a video of how it's performing right now, because this video here is more about the Bakki shower that he's been working on. The UV, I will show you the results of that, but I want to give it a couple of days ideally. I'm really pleased. We're really pleased with it. We are really pleased with it. But I would like to give it a couple of days. Obviously today it's peeing it down rain, so the sunshine's not been out, which has helped a bit as well. He's currently draining some of that water because we don't want it to lopside again, as I said. He's just put another tarpaulin over, you see the blue there, to try and stop the rain from getting into the pond, filling it up, because we're just battling against weather at the moment, which is a nightmare. But the front room, our lounge, our front room has turned into a workshop today. It's been like where we were previously, the place we were renting had a double garage, and he was able to use that as a workshop. We've not got that here, so I've had to use the front room. So while I've been watching the racing at Ascot, as if anybody doesn't know, I love my racing. I have a print of Bristol de May. I also have a print of Envoy Allen, which are two of my ultimate favourite racehorses ever. They've won me a small fortune over the years, and hopefully will continue to do so until they retire, which I hope is not this year. This is the Bakki shower that Keith's been working on. Now, we got these tubs originally to go and purchase go and move the koi from the pond from the young couple that we took off the hands. We needed something quite large to move them because the koi are quite big. So we went and got these. I will put the dimensions, etc. up tomorrow. I'll do a better update tomorrow. I just wanted to give you an idea of, it actually looks quite cute. He's got a bit of a face, nose, eyes, a little sad. But they're the larger tubs. We got these from B&Q. They were £24 per tub, and we got 4. Now, the only reason we've only got 3 in here is because one of them is outside holding a large lily that we got from when we got the fish, etc. from the other pond. We've done a lot of research and watched a lot of videos from YouTube. So I really appreciate everybody who puts up a post and YouTube videos about their own experiences, because we are learning a lot from those. We were going to opt for something called BHM media from I think his name's Dazzle somebody who has done a lot of his own research, and we were looking, and he did mention a fair few. Alpha Grog, yeah, it's okay, but it's cheap and cheerful. Pumice, pretty much the same, I guess. There's a lot of dust that comes off that, which we didn't really want. But at the end of the day, you purchase what is right for you and what you can afford. And any Bakki shower is better to have Alpha Grog in it than nothing at all. So if you can't afford to go for higher end media, then don't stress about it. Just go for what's right for you. We have, like I say, well, Keith, actually, to be fair to him, has done most of the research on the media for this. And I'll talk to you about that media when it comes. We've got it from eBay, a company called JS Koi. And for what you get for your money, it's a lot cheaper than the BHM media than we were originally looking at. These tubs aren't small. They are going to require a lot of media to fill them. As you can see, he has got some more items coming tomorrow to make these better. But what we've done for now, and let me just, if I can lift this up. So he's currently got steel rods. Actually, if I take this off, it's probably better. Just to give you an idea. I'll put that back there. So we've gone for 3 tiers for now. It will be 4 eventually, but for the moment we're going for 3. So he's sawn out the bottom, and we've put in the egg crate. It's quite rigid and it is quite sturdy, so that will hold whatever we put on there. Not too worried about the gaps at the side, because the media that we've purchased won't fall through. We have used some of the pipe that he got from Screwfix for strength, as you can see. The bottom layer has got inlets and outlets. He's drilled and solvent welded those in. But these, I believe, are being replaced tomorrow with something else. I'm not sure what it is he's got, so I'll give you another update. But this is just an idea of how to build a budget Bakki shower to suit your needs. There is no way on earth. I'm a bit of a bargain hunter. I don't mind spending money on something if I think it's worth it. Not got a problem with doing that. But if I know I can do something similar, or we can do something similar that's going to cost us a fraction of the price, I'll do it. And there's no way we're spending £1.5–2 grand on a Bakki filter, which we can sort ourselves for a couple of £100. It'll do. We will make it look decent to us. We can cover it with let me just we can cover it with what's the word I'm thinking of? We can cover it, like kind of camouflage it, if you like. He did come up with, and I think he's took it with him, but the idea of it is to make it look like pretty. So I don't know if you can make grey boxes look pretty, but he's come up with this design. So he's building some things here. So he put plants in it, which will hang down and hide the plastic, and it will make it kind of camouflaged. So I really do like his thinking and his ideas. He's really thought this through. The top one has got God grief, these lids are this tube goes all the way through, and it is a spray bar. So he's drilled loads of holes on, so we've got like that trickle of water for the waterfall, which is what Bakki showers are all about. and the bottom. So yeah, he's done a really good job. The front room looks like a tip. It's covered in tools and bits of plastic, and but it is what it is. We've not got a double garage anymore, so we have to utilise the space we've got. So I'm quite looking forward to see how this works. When his other stuff comes tomorrow, sorry, I'll give you a further update. I guess what I wanted to do is just to let people know where we're at. And how you can have a decent Bakki shower for a decent price, and you don't need to spend a fortune. To give you an idea on the media that we've purchased, because we're going like 50-50, because that's how we roll. It's not a case about him looking after me and him buying everything. I like to have a bit of input, so we've paid half and half. So it's ours. The JS Koi media is, if you look on eBay, it's for 154 tubes of the media, and I can't remember the size. They're 4 centimetres wide. I think it's 10 or 16 centimetres long. It's by the size of these boxes, it works out that we're going to need 204 pieces of media in each one. At the moment, he's bought a box and I've bought a box, and they're £130 per box, which, to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's a bad price for media for this, considering the BHM doesn't state how many you get. It does it per kilogram. So I know the BHM media is £69 for 10 kg, but we don't know how much that would fill or how many kgs we would need to use to fill one of these tubs. And the JS Koi that we've purchased has got some really, really good, it's infrared, it's tested, etc. And so we just quite happy with that. So we'll see how we go with that. In the interim, while I'm job hunting, I'm debating setting up my own business. I'm quite an artistic person, and I've gone and bought these, and I'm looking at doing some glass art. I'm gonna, Keith don't know this yet, but he bought me a horse template, which you probably did see up there, but because well, I can't say it now, but we'll update you on that at a later date. So I will do a further video regarding this Bakki shower project that Keith's been working on. Tomorrow, once the other parts arrive to make that. Have a good evening, everybody, and I will post an update tomorrow with regards to this, and I will also post an update tomorrow regards how the Evo UV filter has dealt with the algae in the pond. Hopefully it's not raining tomorrow, and I'll be able to give you a video and show you of koi also. Cheers guys, bye.